Be me, 28 years old, senior data analyst at a mid-sized logistics firm. Job is 90% staring at spreadsheets, 10% explaining to boomers how to convert PDF to Word. Personality type, just here for the paycheck. I keep my head down, do my work, go home, play Elden Ring, sleep. Life is peaceful. Life is quiet. Enter the chain. Corporate sends down a directive. Modernizing workplace culture and inclusivity. Oh boy. Enter new hire, Vanessa. Title, Senior Coordinator of Office Synergy and Equity. Nobody knows what that means. Not even her. First day. She walks in wearing a power suit that costs more than my car. Hair pulled back so tight it's pulling her eyebrows into the fourth dimension. Carrying a clipboard and a reusable cup that says Male Tears. I sip my generic black coffee and watch from the safety of my dual monitors. She sets up her desk right across from mine, putting up posters immediately. The future is female. Smash the patriarchy. If you can read this, you're invading my personal space. I sigh internally. This is going to be a long quarter. Week 1. Vanessa establishes dominance. She sends out an all-staff email. Subject, urgent, microaggressions in the break room. Content, I noticed someone left the toilet seat up in the unisex bathroom. This is a direct act of violence. It was the janitor cleaning it. Nobody says anything. Next day, she calls a meeting. We need to discuss the air conditioning. It is set to a temperature that favors male metabolic rates. It is sexist snow. I'm wearing a t-shirt and sweating. She demands it be set to 78 degrees. Half the IT department starts melting. I remain stoic. I bought a USB desk fan 3 years ago. Preparedness is key. The first confrontation. I'm printing a report. The printer jams. As is tradition. I open the tray to fix it. Vanessa appears out of nowhere. Like a summoned dark spirit. Excuse me, anon. Her voice is like scraping a fork on a ceramic plate. Yes, Vanessa. Why are you violently dismantling the printer? It's jammed, paper got stuck in the roller. You didn't ask for consent. From who, the printer? She narrows her eyes. From the office community, that noise is triggering. Also, your mansplaining printer repair. I stare at her. I stare at the printer. I pull the paper out. Fixed, have a good day, Vanessa. I walk away. I can feel her glare burning a hole in my cheap dress shirt. Week 3. The Women's Empowerment Lunch. Vanessa organizes a mandatory lunch. But only for the allies. She books the main conference room. Orders expensive catering on the company card. Men can attend if they sit in the back and listen. I do not attend. I eat my ham sandwich in my car, listening to a podcast about Roman history. Bliss, come back inside. Vanessa intercepts me. You weren't at the seminar, anon. I had a prior engagement. With who? A sandwich. She writes something down in her little black notebook, probably adding me to a list of enemies of the state. She smirks. Typical, men avoid accountability. I just avoid quinoa, Vanessa. The incident. It's a Tuesday. Rain is pouring down like God is flushing the toilet. I stay late to finish a quarterly projection. Office is empty. Cleaning crew hasn't arrived yet. Just the hum of the servers and the rain. I hear a noise. A thud. Then a whimper. Not a smash the patriarchy whimper. A genuine human sound of distress. I pause. Do I investigate? Horror movie rules say no. Basic human decency says yes. I get up. Walk toward the break room. There she is. Vanessa, the Iron Lady of Office Synergy. She's on the floor, surrounded by a puddle of brown sludge. The coffee machine, the industrial 5-gallon intricate espresso machine the CEO bought. It's dismantled. Coffee grounds everywhere. She's covered in it. Her power suit is ruined. She's trying to scoop wet coffee grounds back into the machine with her hands. She looks up. Eyes red. Mascara running. She looks like a raccoon that got caught in a dumpster. The hostility is gone. Only panic remains. I broke it. Her voice is trembling. I just wanted a latte. A soy latte. But the buttons were confusing and I tried to open the pod bay and it exploded. I look at the machine. You tried to force a non-compatible pod into the commercial hopper, didn't you? She nods, sniffing. It looked like it would fit if I pushed hard enough. And you didn't ask for help because I told everyone in the newsletter yesterday that asking men for technical help is a form of learned helplessness. The irony. It tastes sweeter than the coffee. She starts crying again. If Linda finds out, she'll fire me. I'm still on probation. This suit is a rental. My life is over. Linda is the VP of HR. A woman who makes Vanessa look like a kitten. Linda eats interns for breakfast. I look at Vanessa. Really look at her. Under the buzzwords and the attitude. She's just a kid. Maybe 23, 24. Terrified. In over her head. I sigh. I roll up my sleeves. Move. What? Move, Vanessa. Get some paper towels. You're going to mansplain cleaning to me. I'm going to save your job. Do you want the help or not? She hesitates, then nods vigorously. She runs to get towels. Be me, cleaner of messes. I reassemble the machine. It's just a clogged pressure valve and a loose hopper. I clean the grounds. Wipe down the counter. It takes 20 minutes. She stands there holding a trash bag, shaking. Is it broken? No, I reset the sensor. I turn it on. It whirs to life. Dispenses a perfect stream of hot water. It works. She lets out a breath she's been holding for a month. She slumps against the counter. Thank you. It was quiet. Sincere. Don't mention it. I wash my hands. You have coffee on your nose. She wipes it frantically. Is it gone? Missed a spot here. I hand her a wet wipe. She cleans her face. Without the scowl, she's actually cute. No, Anand. Don't fall for it. She's the enemy. She's the siren of HR. Why did you help me? She asks. I like coffee. Can't have the machine broken. I grab my bag. Good night, Vanessa. Good night, Anand. Next day, I expect the notebook. I expect a report about non-consensual machine repair. I walk in. There is a muffin on my desk. Blueberry. My favorite. No note. Just a muffin. I look across the aisle. Vanessa is typing furiously. She's wearing a new suit. She glances at me. For a millisecond. Her eyes soften. Then she snaps back to resting bitch face. She stands up. Attention, office. Oh no. I have noticed a lack of ergonomic support in the male-dominated engineering sector. Here we go. Therefore, I have ordered lumbar support cushions for everyone. Everyone's. Even the men's. Usually we get blamed for having spines. A delivery guy walks in with 50 high-end memory foam cushions. She walks over to my desk. Drops one on my chair. Here for your posture. Thanks, Vanessa. Don't read into it. It's OSHA compliance. She walks away. I sit on the cushion. It's like sitting on a cloud. I eat the muffin. It's good. The dynamic shifts. Subtle at first. She still sends the emails. Why guys is an exclusionary term. The patriarchal history of the Excel spreadsheet. But she stops targeting me. In meetings, if someone interrupts me, she clears her throat. Excuse me, Anand was speaking. Let's not interrupt the flow of data, shall we? The other guys look confused. I look confused. She winks. Just once. Then goes back to lecturing us about the color blue being aggressive. Month 2. Late night again. I'm the only one who actually works here, apparently. Vanessa is still here too. I walk past her desk. She's staring at her screen with the intensity of a bomb defusal expert. Everything okay? She jumps. Jesus, don't sneak up on a woman, it's predatory. I'm walking to the exit, it's the only path. She sighs, drops the act. I can't figure out this pivot table. The one for the diversity audit. Yes, the numbers aren't adding up. If I don't submit this to Linda by morning, she'll skin me. I walk around the desk. Scoot over. She scoots. I smell her perfume. Vanilla and stress. You're summing the wrong column, and your formula has a circular reference. I studied sociology anon, not math magic. It's not magic, it's logic. I fix it in 30 seconds. They're done. She stares at the screen. You're a wizard. I'm an analyst. Same thing. She looks up at me. I'm hungry. Okay. Do you want to get food? I mean, purely for sustenance purposes, as colleagues. Sure, as colleagues. We go to a diner nearby. 9 p.m. She orders a burger. A massive, greasy double cheeseburger. I thought meat was murder, I ask. It is, she says, taking a huge bite. But I'm anemic and hungry, don't tweet about this. I don't have Twitter. God, you're such a boomer. We talk. Not about work. She tells me she hates the city. She grew up on a farm in Nebraska. She misses cows. Wait, the corporate synergy girl is a farm girl. My parents wanted me to be successful, said corporate was the way. I just wanted to bake pies and raise goats. So why the act? Why the men are evil crusade? She puts the burger down, looks around to make sure no one is listening. It's the job description anon. What? Linda, the VP. She hired me specifically because I wrote a paper in college about radical feminism. She told me my KPI, key performance indicator, is disruption. If I don't send 3 culture correction emails a week, I lose my bonus. If I don't file a complaint once a month, I get a performance review. You're kidding. I wish. I have student loans. I need this job. I have to play the part. I have to be the girl boss, even though I just want to go home and knit. She looks defeated. I feel like a fraud. I yell at you guys for manspreading, and then I go home and watch The Bachelor and cry. I laugh. She kicks me under the table. Don't laugh. It's stressful being a social justice warrior when you're socially anxious. It explains a lot. Does it? Yeah, you're bad at it. Excuse me. You're too nice. You bring muffins. You bought us cushions. A real zealot wouldn't care about my lumbar support. She smiles. A real smile. You're okay, Anon, for a man. You're okay, Vanessa, for a whatever you are. The secret alliance. We fall into a routine. At work, enemies. She sends an email. The vending machine is misogynistic because it sells Yorkies. I reply all, noted. She glares at me across the room. Then texts me under the desk. Did I sound angry enough? Linda is watching. Me very convincing, 8:10. Her bring me a Yorkie, I'm starving. Me meet me in the server room in 10. The server room. It becomes our sanctuary. No cameras. Just humming racks of data. We sit on the floor. I bring her snacks. She brings me gossip. Marketing is firing Dave. Dave, why? He used the wrong font on the newsletter. Linda said it was aggressive sans serif. Jesus. I know, I tried to save him. I told Linda that sans serif represents breaking free from traditional constraints. She bought it. Dave is safe. You saved Dave. I used the buzzwords for good and on. I'm like a Robin Hood of HR. I look at her. She's eating a Snickers bar. Legs crossed. Glasses sliding down her nose. She's actually amazing. You realize you can't keep this up forever, right? I just need to pay off the loans, 2 more years, then I'm buying a goat farm. Can I visit the goats? Only if you sign a waiver acknowledging their personal space. We laugh. Our hands touch. She doesn't pull away. You're really different than I thought, Anon. You're exactly who I thought you were, eventually. Shut up. The climax. 6 months in. The annual Corporate Excellence Gala. Big black tie event. Linda is there. The CEO is there. Vanessa looks stunning. Red dress. Heels that look like weapons. I'm in my one good suit. We nod politely. Keep the distance. Linda approaches Vanessa. I'm within earshot. Linda looks drunk on power and Chardonnay. Vanessa, darling, excellent work this quarter. The men look sufficiently terrorized. Thank you, Linda, just doing the work. However, Linda's voice drops. I need you to do something for me. Anything. There's a leak in accounting. Someone authorized a payment to a shell company, $50,000. I freeze. I know accounting, that didn't happen. I need a scapegoat, Linda says. I need you to pin it on Anon. My heart stops. Vanessa freezes. Anon, but he's in data, not accounting. Doesn't matter, he's a white male in a position of authority. It fits the narrative. Say he used his privilege to bypass security, write a report. I'll handle the rest. But that's a crime, he could go to jail. He'll get fired, we won't press charges if he signs an NDA. I need to cover this loss before the audit on Monday. Do it, Vanessa, or you're fired, and I'll make sure you never work in this city again. Linda walks away. Vanessa stands there, pale as a sheet. She sees me. She knows I heard. She runs out to the balcony. I follow her. It's cold outside. She's gripping the railing. Knuckles white. Vanessa. She spins around. I can't do it, Anon. I know. She embezzled the money. She's trying to frame you. I figured. If I don't do it, she destroys me. If I do it, I destroy you. She's hyperventilating. I have to quit. I have to run away. Maybe I can live in the woods. I step closer. Take her hands. They're freezing. Vanessa, stop. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Listen to me, we're not running. What can we do? She's the VP. I'm a data analyst. Do you know what I do all day? Stare at spreadsheets. I track patterns, I log access times, I have backups of the backups. I pull out my phone. I noticed the discrepancy 2 weeks ago. I traced the IP. It came from Linda's office. I have the logs. Vanessa stares at me. You knew. I suspected. I didn't know she'd try to pin it on me. So you have proof. Solid proof, but I need one thing. What? I need her email access to link the transfer authorization to her personal account. And guess who has admin privileges for culture audits? Vanessa's eyes widen. A slow, mischievous smile spreads across her face. The girl boss mask slides back on. But this time it's real. I have admin access to everything for equity monitoring. Exactly. So we take her down. We take her down. Together. Consider it a joint venture. The heist. We leave the party. Uber to the office. 11 p.m. Security guard knows us. Working late again. Synergy never sleeps, Bob, Vanessa says. We get to my desk. I fire up the terminal. She logs in with her super admin credentials. Okay, search for consulting fees authorized by Linda. She types furiously. Got it, Shell Company, Empowered Solutions LLC. Registered in the Caymans. Yep. Print it, save it, mirror the drive. We work for an hour. Building the case. It's beautiful. The undeniable evidence of fraud, wrapped in a bow of incompetence. Done, I say. Now what? Now we email the CEO. Directly. Vanessa hesitates. Her hand hovers over the send button. If this goes wrong. It won't. If it does, will you come visit me in prison? I'll bake a file into a cake. She laughs. Okay for the goats. Click. Send. The aftermath. Monday morning. The atmosphere is tense. Linda walks in strutting like she owns the place. She stops at Vanessa's desk. Did you file the report? Vanessa looks up. Cool as a cucumber. I filed **** report, Linda. Good girl. Suddenly, the doors open. 2 security guards. And the CEO. Old man looks like he eats nails. He walks straight to Linda. Pack your things. Excuse me. Embezzlement, fraud, and attempting to frame a subordinate, it's all here. He waves a file. Linda turns pale. This is sexism. You're targeting me because I'm a strong woman. Vanessa stands up. No, Linda, she says, voice clear and loud. We're targeting you because you're a thief and you're bad for the culture. The office goes silent. Linda is escorted out, screaming about lawyers. The CEO turns to us. Who compiled this? I step forward. I tracked the data, sir. Vanessa steps next to me, and I utilized my oversight privileges to corroborate the evidence. The CEO looks at us. Good work, both of you. He looks at Vanessa. Although I've been reading your emails, Vanessa. Sexist no, really. Vanessa blushes bright red. It was a strategy, sir, to flush out toxicity. The CEO chuckles. Just tone it down and get back to work. The twist. 6 months later. The office is normal. The posters are gone. The coffee machine works. I'm promoted to lead analyst. Vanessa is still there. But her title changed. Director of Employee Welfare. She organizes pizza parties and actual useful workshops. We are dating. Secretly, HR policy and all that. We are at her apartment. It's cozy. Lots of knitted blankets. I'm looking for a pen to write down a grocery list. I open a drawer in her desk. I find a notebook. Not the Black Enemy's notebook. A pink one. It looks old. I open it. Curiosity kills the cat. It's a manuscript. The CEO's Daughter, a romance. I read the first page. Chapter 1. The plan was simple. Dad said I had to work my way up from the bottom, but I couldn't let anyone know who I was. So I hired a consultant to create the perfect, unlikable persona so no one would suspect I was a nepotism baby. I freeze. I read on. I'll be Vanessa, the crazy HR lady. It's perfect. Dad agreed. It's a test. If I can survive being the most hated person in the office, I can run the company one day. My brain resets. Dad, the CEO. Vanessa isn't a farm girl from Nebraska. She's the heiress to the company. The farm girl's story was the lie. The crazy feminist was the cover. The scared girl was, mostly real but also part of the cover. I hear footsteps. Vanessa walks in holding 2 mugs of Coke. She sees the notebook. She freezes. Oops. I look at her. Nebraska. Okay, Connecticut, private school. Goats. I do like goats, that part is true. So you're Elizabeth. My real name is Elizabeth. My dad owns the company. And the loans. I have plenty of money, I wanted to see if anyone would like me. Not the money, not the boss's daughter, just the messy, clumsy, trying too hard me. She puts the cocoa down. Looks terrified. Are you mad? I think about it. The absurdity of it all. The coffee disaster. The muffins. The secret lunches. She played 4D chess with her own identity just to find someone real. And she found me. A guy who just wanted to fix the printer. I close the notebook. So I say, does this mean I'm dating my boss? Technically, your boss's boss's daughter. Does that mean I can get a raise? She smiles. That same genuine smile. I'll see what I can do, but you have to fill out the proper forms. Is there a form for kissing the heiress? I believe that falls under interdepartmental synergy. The end. We're married 2 years later. I quit the job. We bought a farm. We have goats. I named one Linda. It screams a lot. Elizabeth writes romance novels under a pseudonym. I handle the logistics of goat feed. Sometimes just for fun. She puts a sticky note on the fridge. The milk in this fridge is a product of matriarchal labor exploitation. I write back. Noted. Life is good. Life is weird. But mostly, life is good.